Well, I stopped drinking milk 42 years ago, and I could fall on my knees. You drink milk with Moringa, because they said to mix it with milk and some pages hair, you're not going to fall on your knees at 73. You're going to leave your knees down there.
Now, don't think he asked you to stop using Moringa. What he meant is that Moringa itself is great enough. Don't spoil its greatness by mixing it with milk. Let me ask you this. Could one little leaf really hold the secret to curing all kinds of illnesses? Sounds too good to be true? But Moringa oleifera is indeed one such leaf. And they honestly named it the miracle tree.
Moringa has 23 times the iron in spinach, 7 times the calcium in milk, 11 times vitamin A that you find in carrots.
People have been using it for centuries, and now even scientists are starting to dig into whether this humble plant is as magical as it seems. Moringa has been used for generations in traditional medicine all over the world, especially in places like Africa and Asia. It's loaded with good stuff, vitamins, antioxidants, minerals, you name it. People have used it for all sorts of things, boosting immunity, reducing inflammation, even helping with digestion, or keeping your heart healthy. You see, there's a reason it's named the miracle tree. Now, here's where Dr. Sebi comes in. His whole thing was about looking to nature to keep our bodies in balance. He promoted a plant-based alkaline diet to fight off disease and stay healthy. And while he didn't focus solely on Moringa, it's the kind of plant that fits right into his philosophy. For him, it wasn't just about treating symptoms, it was about living in a way that helps your body thrive naturally. But let's not get carried away. Today, we will see whether this miracle tree is really what people say it is, or just another health trend with good PR. Stick around, we're diving into its story, its benefits, and whether it's worth adding to your daily routine. Herbalists say that if plants were athletes, Moringa would be the one winning gold medals at every event. What does it offer? First, Moringa is a powerhouse of vitamin A, which is crucial for your eyesight. It helps you see better, especially in low light, and also supports your immune system, keeping you healthy and strong. And here's a fun fact. Moringa leaves have way more vitamin A than carrots. Then there's vitamin C, which you probably know is the one that helps keep colds and sickness at bay. While oranges are famous for vitamin C, Moringa leaves outshine them with even higher amounts. And if you're feeling tired and sluggish, the B vitamins in Moringa can also help. These vitamins are like the fuel that keeps your body's engine running, turning the food you eat into energy and keeping your brain working smoothly. And Moringa doesn't...
Back there, you said the one thing that we shouldn't eat is carrots.
Carrot is not a product of life. Only the products of life could assist you. Only a product that was created by life could assimilate in you and render good. And how do we know what is created by life and what was created by a laboratory? Well, everything that nature creates, it starts from the ground and it matures, and then it comes to a seed. And the seed goes back and incubates in the soil. And the following year, you have another plant like the one that just dried up. And that is continuum throughout creation. There is a seed that represents that particular product. As for carrots, it does not have a seed.
I'm a little confused. You say there is not a seed for a carrot?
There is no seed for carrots. Not only was it artificial, but it was made in Holland. I didn't know it was made in Holland, but I knew it was artificial because I have to look at things from a natural perspective. And when I look at nature, nature just doesn't create starches, number one. And nature reproduces herself without the aid of a man. Of course, I make that statement because the information that they got about carrots and about certain foods were not as consistent as they believed they were.
This easy-to-read book is packed with information that enables the reader to intelligently embrace a lifestyle that works with the body's amazing ability to heal itself. The body can self-heal by its very design, and you can design a program that will enable the body to do the very thing it was made to do, heal itself.
If you've ever felt weak or out of breath, it might be because you're not getting enough iron. Moringa has more iron than spinach, which is pretty impressive. It's also a rich source of calcium, the mineral that keeps your bones and teeth strong. Believe it or not, it even beats milk in calcium content. And potassium? That's the mineral that keeps your muscles and nerves working properly, and moringa has more of it than bananas. Lastly, what really makes moringa stand out is its protein content. Specifically, it contains all 9 essential amino acids, the building blocks your body needs for growth, repair, and overall health. Most plant-based foods don't have all of these amino acids, but moringa does. So, when you compare moringa to other so-called superfoods like kale or quinoa, it often comes out on top. Whether it's in a smoothie, soup, or salad, these humble leaves are a fantastic way to keep yourself feeling strong, energized, and healthy. But that's the solution for a healthy body. What if you already have chronic diseases? Well, imagine your body is like a little town, and it's always buzzing with activity. You've got all these little workers, your cells, doing their job to keep everything running smoothly. But just like any town, there are some troublemakers lurking around. These troublemakers are called free radicals. They're like tiny little bullies that go around causing chaos and damaging things. The more free radicals you have, the more your body starts to feel worn out, almost like things are starting to rust or fall apart. But your body has its very own army to fight back against these free radicals, and that team is made up of antioxidants. So, when you eat certain foods, like broccoli, spinach, or even berries, you're giving your body a little boost of antioxidants. These fighters jump in, grab hold of the free radicals, and stop them in their tracks. This helps keep your cells safe and healthy, and prevents your body from getting worn down by all the damage.
I have a solution for you. Moringa, a powerful herb known for its ability to balance pH levels and support overall health, is packed with essential vitamins and minerals that help restore and maintain a healthy pH balance in the body. By incorporating moringa into your daily regimen, you can significantly reduce the unpleasant odor and feel fresher and more confident. But that's not everything.
But that's not all. There's another thing going on in your body, something called inflammation. It's kind of like when you scrape your knee and it gets all red and swollen. That swelling is your body's way of trying to fix the damage. It's a good thing, right? But if inflammation sticks around for too long, it's like having a leaky faucet that just won't turn off. It keeps dripping, and over time, it starts to cause problems. This is what happens in conditions like arthritis, or even some autoimmune diseases, where the body gets confused and starts attacking itself. As a result, constant inflammation can mess with your heart, damaging your blood vessels and leading to heart problems. It can also put you at risk for cancer because it creates a kind of damage to your cells over time. Here's where broccoli and other veggies come in again. But moringa has 50 times more antioxidants than broccoli or spinach. It contains special compounds called isothiocyanates. These compounds are like the peacekeepers in your body. They help calm down the inflammation and stop it from getting out of hand. But what about if you have one of the most common diseases people are now facing worldwide? I'm talking about diabetes. Believe it or not, some studies have shown that moringa can help lower blood sugar levels as well. In fact, there was a study where people with diabetes who took moringa powder saw a drop in their blood sugar levels, which is amazing because that's what people with diabetes struggle with the most. Moringa has certain nutrients that help your body process sugar better, so it doesn't just sit in your bloodstream. Plus, moringa can also help prevent something called insulin resistance. This is another big problem for people with type 2 diabetes. Insulin is a hormone that helps move sugar from the blood into your cells so your body can use it for energy. But when someone becomes insulin resistant, their body can't use insulin properly, and the sugar just stays in the blood. This is what leads to high blood sugar. Moringa has been shown to improve how the body responds to insulin, meaning it helps the body use sugar better and prevents insulin resistance. Now, here's where moringa gets even more interesting. You've probably heard about cholesterol before. If you are following our channel, you also know that there's a kind of cholesterol that's bad for you, called LDL, and too much of it can clog up your arteries and put you at risk for heart disease. Moringa has an answer to this too. It can help lower those bad cholesterol levels. At the same time, it can raise the good cholesterol, HDL, which actually helps protect your heart. There have been studies where people who took moringa saw a drop in their bad cholesterol levels, which means their heart health improved.
At 93 years old, people always ask me how I look like I'm 40, and also how I have the health of a 30-year-old. They say, what is the one holistic health secret that helps you look so young at 93? Here's your answer. Also can enhance the body's ability to fight off infections and diseases. As we age, our metabolism slows down, helping to neutralize harmful free radicals in the body and lower oxidative stress. The respiratory health breaks down the bonds which make up the excess mucus in your body, making you cough it all out. It's called tiger's milk. If you want to get the purest and most potent tiger's milk.
And since Moringa has already taken care of your whole body, it doesn't deprive your brain either. Moringa is a good remedy for Alzheimer's, which is a disease that messes with memory and thinking. Alzheimer's happens when the brain starts to lose its cells, and that causes all sorts of trouble with memory and understanding things. But here's where Moringa comes in. This plant is loaded with special compounds, and one of the key ones is called flavonoids. Now, flavonoids are pretty cool because they work like little bodyguards for your cells, protecting them from bad stuff called free radicals that damage your brain cells. The flavonoids help prevent that from happening. There are even studies that show just how helpful Moringa is for the brain. For example, some researchers tested Moringa on animals and found that it helped them with memory and learning. These animals did better on memory tasks when they were given Moringa. While we don't know yet if this works exactly the same way in humans, the results are pretty promising. It's like giving your brain a little boost to remember things better. But that doesn't mean Moringa is only a memory booster. You know, when we get stressed, our bodies release something called cortisol. And too much cortisol is bad for the brain and can mess with memory and focus. But Moringa helps lower cortisol levels. In some studies, people who took Moringa had lower cortisol levels, which means it might be able to help us handle stress better. It's not what we're claiming. A lot of people who've added Moringa to their daily routine say they feel more focused and their memory has improved. One person even mentioned that after a few weeks of eating Moringa powder, they felt like their brain was sharper. Others say it helps them feel less anxious or moody, which shows that Moringa might also have a calming effect on the brain. But you might wonder, even before all these studies and testimonies, how come so many people used Moringa across different countries? Well, one of the main reasons is its fiber. Fiber is one of those things that's super important for your digestion, but a lot of people don't really understand how it works. Think of fiber like a broom that sweeps everything through your stomach and intestines. It helps the food you eat move along smoothly so you're not getting backed up. And it also keeps things moving regularly. Moringa is full of fiber, so when people eat it, they're giving their digestive system a little boost, helping their food break down and their body absorb nutrients better. So, if you're struggling with feeling bloated or constipated, Moringa might just be the natural remedy you need. Additionally, Moringa is also like a little warrior against harmful germs, like bacteria and fungi, which can mess up your stomach and make you sick. Imagine you ate something that didn't sit well with you and your stomach started hurting. Well, Moringa has properties that fight off bad bacteria like Salmonella or E. coli, which can cause food poisoning and upset your stomach. Or suppose you have those itchy and annoying infections that pop up on your skin, nails, or even inside your body. Moringa has compounds that can stop fungi like Candida from growing and causing trouble. Later, these claims were also proven scientifically. For example, one study found that Moringa was able to kill off nasty bacteria like E. coli, and reduce the growth of fungi that can cause infections. So, when people have been using Moringa for centuries to help with digestion and fight off infections, they weren't just guessing. They were onto something that actually works. And by this time, those who already know Dr. Sebi have already guessed why he would recommend Moringa to you. Dr. Sebi was a famous herbalist who really believed in the power of natural remedies and eating the right foods to keep our bodies healthy. He thought that the key to good health was to keep the body's pH balance just right. Not too acidic, not too alkaline. According to him, too much acidity in the body could lead to sickness, and if you could make your body more alkaline, it would be better at fighting off diseases. So, he always encouraged people to eat more alkaline foods and use plants, especially certain herbs, to help heal the body. And considering the amazing benefits of Moringa, it's definitely one of his recommended herbs.
The Moringa I recommend is from a team of scientific researchers called Pura Vida. One bottle of Pura Vida is enough to make a healthy pH balance in the body and will last you an entire month. And the soft capsules are super tiny, tasteless, and easy to swallow.
But while Moringa is awesome, it's not a cure for everything, even though Dr. Sebi sometimes made it sound that way. For example, there's no solid scientific evidence to show that an alkaline diet can really prevent or cure diseases like cancer. The body already has its own way of balancing pH through organs like the kidneys and lungs, but it's safe to say that if you get your hands on fresh moringa leaves, they're a great addition to meals. You can toss them in salads, add them to a smoothie, or throw them in a soup. The leaves do have a bit of a bitter taste, but trust me, when you mix them with other ingredients, it's not bad at all. Just chop them up and sneak them into your dishes as you would with spinach or herbs. It's like sneaking in a ton of nutrients without anyone really noticing. If fresh leaves aren't available, moringa powder is a solid option. It's pretty neutral in flavor, so it won't mess with the taste of your food too much. I'd say start with just half a teaspoon of the powder to see how your body reacts, and you can gradually increase it from there. Then there's moringa tea. It's super simple to make. Just boil some water, add moringa powder or dried leaves, and you've got yourself a nice warm drink. You can even jazz it up with some honey or lemon if you want. It's a relaxing way to get some health benefits while also staying hydrated. And if you're not into powders or leaves, moringa capsules are the easiest way to go. You just take 1 or 2 a day, and that's it. No mixing, no fuss. But here's the thing. Just because moringa is great doesn't mean you should go overboard with it. Like anything else, it's all about balance. Too much moringa, especially in concentrated forms like capsules, can make your stomach upset or mess with your digestion. And if you're taking medications or have any health conditions, you really should check with a doctor first to make sure it won't interfere with anything you're already doing. It's just better to be safe, especially if you're pregnant or breastfeeding. If you're new to moringa, I'd suggest starting slow. Maybe try adding a teaspoon of moringa powder to your morning smoothie, or sip on some moringa tea in the afternoon. If you're going the capsule route, 1 or 2 a day should be plenty, but always check the label or ask your doctor if you're unsure. Because moringa is awesome, but it's all about being mindful and listening to your body. So, take it easy and enjoy the benefits without going overboard. And it's essential to remember that while moringa is packed with good stuff, it's not magic. It can't replace real medical treatments. If you're sick or have health problems, you still need to see a doctor and follow their advice. Moringa is a great addition to your diet, but it's not the be-all and end-all. Nature gives us incredible tools like moringa, but true health is about finding the right balance, mixing old-school wisdom with today's science. Could this humble leaf really hold the key to curing every disease? What if Dr. Sebi's secret is the answer we've been searching for? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more life-changing insights. See you soon.